up, YouTube fam? It's Dark Angel's Journey. I'm Shakira. Yes, I'm still looking scraggly. Don't judge me. Just kidding. Anyway, so I was not able to do much besides the morning live, well, semi-live after the for you guys live from trying to do the demo trades, and got caught in that tiny little range. You couldn't even get five handles in it until after the news came out. So I was trying to see if there was potentially a setup that would play out before the news, but nope. So yeah, got burned. Very good lesson learned. Anyway, I thought I'd go through the ICT tweets I missed yesterday and see where his head was at during the morning and afternoon session, if there are any. So I'll be dropping them on one of my backtesting charts and just kind of, looking at the stuff and seeing if I can understand what he was meaning around that. Dixie is reaching for buy side right now. Come on, let's do it. Let's get tiny. Okay, I'm a total dork. Don't judge me. All right. So I was just looking at the Dixie, and on the 15-minute is reaching for its buy side up here. It's a little too high. It just tapped it actually. There's an old high from a while back. Right here. That's a nice little mini target. I should do that. Okay. Right. So Dixie's rolling up. So what's that mean? Risk off, right? Everything else is dropping. I always mix them up. Simple thing. Dixie going up, everything goes down. Yeah. Keep it simple. And we can see the same scenario happening here with ES. Let's take a look at the 1 hour from yesterday. Whew, look at that. All right, so I expect out sell side here at 39.8350. They came and swept it quite brilliantly. They've been working this new week opening gap from the 23rd of January quite a lot, along with the fair value gap that's up here. They tapped that and dropped. Yeah, so we're gonna dig in, and then this is the new day opening gap from the from Wednesday, and they had been trading above it and tapped it, and then they traded away from it, and then they basically rebalanced the crap out of it, and look how we're dropping now. Nice. I'm gonna go ahead and this is the 1 hour. I'm gonna switch this to this so I can find the new day opening gap from yesterday to today. Today's the 24th, yeah. And actually, let's put that back and let's do this on the 1 minute. Bring that back into alignment. Get a nice, decent view. 15 minutes. Let's do it over here before we do anything else. So, yesterday's 6 p.m. I'm just gonna move this further over. I'm gonna delete all the fluff yesterday, and we'll come back to that. Okay, it's the 24th. Started around here. So we're looking for 6 o'clock. This is 5 minutes. So let me switch to the 1 minute so we can get all the little stuff. A new day opening gap is between 4:30 or 5 and 6 basically. 6 on the 23rd, it's here. 6 o'clock. And then that's 4:59, it's 5 o'clock. So, just gonna 9. We closed there, and it's 6 o'clock, and opened there. Wow, it's tiny. Yeah, but look how they've been coming back into it, hanging out for quite some time now into the day. Okay. And I do believe the new week opening gap. Let's go over to our new week opening area and leave this on the daily. Let's see. I need to get this. If we know we're trading. Yes. Can I remove that? No, not that. Hang on. Sorry. Let me just see if I can take it off the symbol. Position default. Um, there it is. Symbol name. Let's save as default. Okay. Ooh, a nice breeze is coming in. Maybe I shouldn't have the window open so wide. Sick. Don't want Kitty. I don't want Kitty to get sick. He's doing so well. Anyway, so um, let's see. So the green ones, this giant green one's the new week opening gap for um last week into this week. So they firmly busted through it. Um, actually, let's do like a 12-hour and let's switch this to regular trading hours. Okay, so this is Friday. This is Monday. So they actually haven't traded back up into this. Isn't that crazy? So it's still there for the taking. What they have done though, and let's look at the IPTA data ranges, right? So if we do a bit of a look back, last 20 days, the low, um, the high for the last 20 days was over here. They have overtaken that. There, it looks like they're heading for this guy right here. What are you anchored to? January? Let's move things to the beginning of February. So I'm gonna go into the monthlies like that. And I'm just move this over to February. And then let's go to the daily. And let's adjust. I'm gonna move it forward that way. So can I just move that way, that way. Let me keep up a running tally. Now I'm not doing this for the quarterly shifts at this point. I'm just trying to see for the look backs what they've been doing. All right. So last 20 days, the lowest is here. Well, hold on. I'm wrong. The lowest is all the way down here. The highest is over here. They've overtaken that. 40 days, the high was here. The low is here. We know they already took that here, but they don't seem very willing to go higher. They're coming into this bullish order block right down here. Let's see what they do with it. Last 60 days, so the highest high is still here, and the lowest low in the 60 days is actually here. They haven't taken that yet. They haven't taken the lowest low for the 20. But in the last 20 days, moving forward, it did have a shift. So there is a potential. Big fair value gap right here. They are hanging out in this fair value gap right here. This wick, I think I specified the consequent encroachment on that wick. They've passed through it. If they take out the whole thing, then, they'd have to take this whole thing for me to continue thinking they're going to continue all the way down. So 3902 would be, the litmus test. The fact that they've hit this very shallowly doesn't make me feel like they're trying to roll too far up just yet. But price will tell. Price will tell. Anyway, let's go back to the original purpose of this. 5 minutes. Let's go back to the original purpose of this backtesting vid. So I'm going to dip over to my backtesting and I'm going to put it on ES. All right, from yesterday. And I'm going to leave it on, I'm going to put it on 5 minutes for the time being. And we can remove whatever this is. Oh, some of my, oh, is this where I did my, oh, must be doing some buying and selling in here. Weird. Let's remove those executions. We don't need to see those at the moment. Thank you very much. We're focused on yesterday's action and activities. So first things first. First ICT tweet that we're gonna focus on is this one. I'm gonna drop it in here. Okay. So he tweeted this, and I want to make sure you guys can see it properly. So he tweeted this with comments that we wanted to see the 9:30 opening range, what the 9:30 opening range would be used for. We wanted the 60-minute fair value gap based on my drawing live stream remark drop at 9:30. Okay, so maybe I can use what I have because I have the same 60-minute fair value gap drawn out. But let's do it live here, right? So he's talking about the 60-minute up here. So let's go to 60 minutes. All right, so you hang out on the side here. Oh, and I specified this as the high of the week. Look how they haven't taken it yet. Wow. You know, the whole weekly, and I need to rewatch these videos to get the proper understanding. But he outlined in the short term core content trading videos at the very beginning, the first three, I think, the different structures for the week, you know, like if Tuesday makes the high of the week, then, you know, the rest of the week they're gonna go down. And look, this was on Tuesday, made the high of the week. Because this is back here is Friday. This is the high of the week. They have only come close to it. They have not taken it. And what have they done? They've collapsed the rest of the week down based on those market structures for the week. So I'm gonna have to rewatch those because I will freely admit I was feeling pretty out of it when I was watching them. So I'm gonna have to rewatch them. But the concepts are absolutely right. I mean, how crazy. And then it's still Tuesday. Okay, perfect. Right. We're in the 1 hour. Anyway, so I had spec'd out, and I want to keep this close from yesterday's stuff so you can see it also a little bit smaller so I can zoom in a little bit more. So I had also, this is the 23rd, this is the 1 hour. So I spec'd out this fair value gap in the morning. This is Thursday, sorry. This one. I spec'd out this fair, that's the one he's talking about up here in the red. And he spec'd out sell side here at the time. So let's just do all of that. And fun fact, I had similar levels. Sorry, buy side. Buy side. And so I had sell side here in my other video, in my other chart. So let's plop that down in there. And I'll pop over here just to show it to you on the 15-minute. So same thing, sell side. Here's the fair value gap that he was talking about from the 1 hour. And I think I deleted my buy side stuff because I had it on top of here. Anyway, so it's nice to see them. I'm looking at some of the same things ICT is looking at. So that's very heartening, I will say. Okay, so just specking out the general stuff, right? And then he was looking to see what happened on at the 9:30 open. So let's let's drop down to say a 5 minute. And just so I'm not super confused, I'm gonna hit the replay button just so I can be in the in the Thursday stuff mainly before let's just do there all the whole day. Boom. Let's bring this over so we have it for reference purposes. Cool. Can make it even smaller now. All right, good. So plop this up there. Okay. So he said the 9:30. He wanted to see the drop at 9:30 was a fake move, as I mentioned, would be the fade. Use inside plus breaker into 60 fair value gap we aim for. How did this pan out? Okay. So let's see. So 9:30. It dipped into the fair value gap. We had a shift here. Okay. So to drop it into this sell side bottom here, which didn't take very long, right? Let's see. So he was thinking, at least from what I'm seeing here, this is what I would be thinking, right? Buy side's taken right here, right? And they created this well, it's got a fair value gap attached rate, so it's an intermediate low, right? And then they dropped here, they took this out, came back into buy side. What did we have? We have this little fair value gap right here. They didn't bother to touch it. Entry, technically, from the model would be at the base of this guy, or like mean threshold if they make it back up to it, the base, because these two are order blocks, right? Sorry, let's drop to the 1 minute so you can see it more clearly. We can be even more precise around it. So, and yeah, we can be even more precise with the fair values. So this is the 5 minute fair value gap. If we refine it even further, it's actually like this on the 1 minute, right there. This shift right here is this shift right here is what would make me feel like going short was the right idea, right? Now, in terms of an entry, right? Let's see. What do we have? This is a lot of order block. And then it consolidated up here for a bit. I'm thinking, in my mind, we have this fair value gap right here, right? If it can hold price as if it provides resistance to price, right? We had another shift right here. And then this guy, I believe, becomes a breaker block, right? This guy right here, because it had like it's in between like a low here, um, and price broke through it instead of continuing up. So potential breaker block right here. Price sat in it for a bit, and then inside this fair value gap, this is an order block for this to go up, like right. So now, I guess I should say this is the breaker block. Sorry, these two, not the green one. So then you could have an entry there, or they broke through here, right? This is better because they left a fair value gap in here and then came back up into it. So you could have taken entry from these three candles right here. So, right there, stop loss up here. And then you had sell side down here that you could have taken. Down here for aiming, down here. If I were to say, what I'm learning to do these days is depending on what I'm expecting, like I had sell side all the way down here, right? Let's drop a fib on that. So I drop a fib at the top of this, the base of that. I'm going to do it two different ways. And what I want to see is what dropped below like sell side. So since this blue area dropped below sell side, that would have been my target. Did price actually ever get to the second one? 39.74. Let's see what the low of this green candle. We'll look up here. Because then I think that would be pushing it for me. The low is 39.74.25. So it never quite made it to it. So that would have been my, because it's below my target. Now, do we have additional correlation with like this, that low right there? And then I could have taken that option as well. And then this below, this one's better for me. I like that better. Why? Because I get to get deeper into the potential run. This was a shallow take. This is a little bit more, so could have entered into that. Now, what from a tick perspective would that have looked like? Sorry, that's a short. After they've given us a shift, multiple opportunities. Entry at the base of this candle right here, inside of the fair value gap, right there. Stop loss right above there. Fair value gap. It's been holding it up and aiming for this purple line right here. Not bad. What are we looking at? Wow, 171 ticks with a 20 tick stop loss. So risking 250 for, I don't even know how much that is. Let's see. Let's grab our calculator. So 171 divided by 4. So that's 42.75 handles approximately times 50. Wow, that you'd have made 21,375 on that one. Not bad. It's pretty sweet. Oh, that's a nice looking run right there. Okay. Now, I definitely got, and let's compare that to what ICT had, right? Right. He's talking about these guys. He had this fair value gap in the hair in the crosshairs. Like I said, you could have been aiming for this guy. If you had aimed for that fair value gap, then you would have gotten your, right here, gotten out right here. But I'm looking for the bigger plays mainly. But I would have moved my stop loss to break even at that point once it took this out. Anyway, so that's the first of the things that I wanted to review from an ICT perspective. And the trade ideas aren't that complicated as far as I'm concerned, right? I mean, it's just a matter of finding what you're looking for. And, I thought earlier in the day I'd found what I wanted, but no, I was stuck in a space that wasn't even a good 5 handles at all, which was not cute. All right, let's move on to the next tweet. All right, so he's talking about people who are crying. Okay, so the 8:38 1 minute fair value gap to the right. So he's like, let me see if I can copy the whole thing. I guess I need to go to Twitter to do this. I'm trying to do it from my like Discord. Sorry, guys. Okay. ICT recognized that his stuff was broadcasted in sign language, so that's funny. He pretty much went out from the audio really quickly, which is really unfortunate because I was really looking forward to it. Okay. Lots of tweets from in the morning. Here we are. Let me grab my snipping tool. Sorry, guys. Should be next time I'll be better prepared for these scenarios. Let me get a little snippy snip on this guy, and let me just. Sorry, you can't see what I'm doing. This one. I'm gonna get really good at this, at the snipping stuff. Copy. And let's paste that over here. Oh, all right, so his next tweet. All right, so his next tweet was focused on the 831-minute fair value gap. So let's find that up here. And I'm gonna drop it above it. This guy right here. So he was watching as price was unfolding, wondering if this guy was gonna hold things up probably. Um, so 410 and 405 sell side was his. So he's talking about this is 410 down here. And so let's mark those out as we're back testing this. So he was referencing this guy, and I already noted these as well as areas of interest to me as well. And he's talking about the 405, which is down, actually, so which is right here. So the you start to see that everything just sort of repeats, right? So that's what this one was for. And these I'm going to keep on here for the funsies. I'm going to make them smaller and smaller. Is that too small? I'm going to screenshot this later. Okay, so the next one is 10:06 1 minute fair value gap noted. So that's this guy that's already been noted right here. All right, so I drew that out already. And let's and I'm going to grab a section and add another tweet in here. So I'm just going to add them in together. Sorry guys, this is going to get a little tedious. I apologize for that. Yeah. So I'm just going to put the tweet above it. So that's a 10:06. Why I want to post it on his page. I'm going to be honest. I want to post it on his page. So he sees that I'm like doing it. It's kind of silly, I know, but looking at the 1 minute relative equal highs, we just clear it up. So he's talking about these guys right here, relatively equal. They cleared it up. All right, not gonna bother with that. And refer to your new day opening gap, which I believe we are inside of. And I mentioned it, sorry. I guess I moved it from yesterday's new day opening gap. Yeah, but I mentioned it. Let's go back, sorry. Where they're just kind of hanging out and, you know, they like dipped into it and then ran away and were hanging out above it. Let's note that just for funsies. It's down here, so as a target, right? So let's do that. Let's make it nice and purple. So closed there. Oops, is that 6 o'clock? No, that opened right there, and it closed right at 6 o'clock. It's 1 minute. What am I doing? There. Close there. Open there. Let's change that to purple. So it stands out. Decent approximation, I think. Okay. Let's go back to where we are. So he's like, note the new day opening gap. We're at a premium to yesterday's close. Yes, we are. Ah, see, that's why I'm doing this. Because it hadn't occurred to me, right, that we are at a premium for yesterday's close, right? So I am very, very, very interested. And I'm glad I'm doing this because I hadn't noticed that, right? I had not noticed that. So let's grab that one because I think that this is a very good lesson right here. This is a very good lesson for me. So um I put it in the right one. Yes, okay, good. Do that. Because he's right. We are at a premium in comparison, right? So I'm just going to put it over here so we know, right? And I'm just going to put a little thing that says new day opening gap. New DOG. And I'm going to put it right in the middle of this guy. And let's make it big, like 20, so we can all see it. So he said, we are at a premium to yesterday's time, right? So this was in the morning, right? Premium. Seek sell side. Oh man, that just made sense. I'm not gonna lie, that literally just made sense. Let me drink some water and just sit in this moment of clarity. Can I just tell you? Mm-mm-mm. Wow. Did you get that? I just got that. Wow. See, every day you get a little bit better. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Wow. So then his next question was, and let me grab this tweet. And I know you guys are probably sick of me doing it, but I'm going to keep doing it because that's the whole purpose of this. That's the whole purpose of this. That's the whole, come on now. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm trying to work the snipping tool. All right, so let me grab you. Sorry, I'm like snipping and I'm snipping and cropping and then copying it over. So I apologize. All right. So then his next question is this one, right? And we're gonna make this a little smaller, still visible. But I want, oh my God, this was profound for me just now, guys. I'm not gonna lie, it really was. Okay, so then where's the retail long holder stop sell stops? They're here. They're here. But the folks that went long just now, they're under here. Gone, swept, gone. So I'm just gonna just put this under here. And I'm gonna make a copy of this one and I'm gonna drop it under here as well. So let's copy that. Let's clone this object right here and let's plop it down to here as well. That's where the retail long and cell stops are hanging out. They're all the way down here too. But you know, for close proximity, I'm just gonna reference all the way down there. All right. Cool, cool. Cool, cool. Nice, nice. I gotta make this big again. Wow, that just blew my mind. I am still sitting this in this moment of clarity, you guys. I don't even know. Wow, we're at a premium to yesterday. Oh, ways to use the new day opening gap, y'all. Ways to use the new day opening gap. Oh my goodness. All right, so at let's get the next one. It said screenshot your 1 minute chart here, 5 handles. Beautiful. So let me get a thing. Let me do this. Let me get it. I don't care. I don't care that this is tedious. This is wow. I mean, I'm just so very, I can't believe what I just learned just now. Because I hadn't really understood, right? Hadn't really understood. So he was saying screenshot your 1 minute right here, 5 handles, right? So let's measure 5 handles out really quickly with this, right? It's 20. That's the size of 5 handles. I'm gonna just do this and that, like that, Let's zoom in, make sure I have it right. And it's easy to tell too, it's like five points down approximately, right? So I'm just going to go in here. Let's do 5 handles. I'm gonna save this one. I'm gonna adjust the template. I don't want it to be green. I want it to be like a light green, and let's lighten it up. And let's just save it as a template. 5 handles, so I can reuse it quite easily. All right, let's grab that guy. So he was talking about 5 handle move, right? So if you'd taken your entry, what did I say? Right there, when it came back up, and you took your entry, right? The base of this, let's say you took it there. That was 5 handles. Look how many 5 handles is in that. I'm gonna do this just for funsies, right? I'm gonna clone it. I'm gonna see how many 5 handle runs were in that. 2. Let's clone it one more time. 3. And I don't think we got 5 more before this stopped right here. So look at that. That's 3 5 handle runs right there. How fun. Anyway, so I'm gonna do this and leave that right there. Beautiful. 5 handles. Okay, next. I'm so excited. I love this. Ooh, it's lit out. I'm gonna turn the lights off. Shaping up to be another beautiful day, y'all. How's that look? Yeah, that's fine. Cool. All right, so it said extend that 8:31 minutes fair value gap to the right of your chart. So I'm pretty sure I've already done that. That's the 8:31. That's this guy right here. Just put this on top of this 5 handle right there. And I'm going to continue and be super diligent because, who could be mad? I just learned some amazing things just now. Even just understanding what that means. We're at a premium. Can you believe that? At a freaking premium. Drop that right there. Okay, what's next? Hey, let me save that. Aha. All right, let's screenshot the next thing. All right, and let's grab the next thing. Then he said, same for the 10:06, extend to the right. Because I am taking this mad serious if you don't recognize. So I believe this is the 10:06 one right here. So move you. I'm gonna extend this to the right. I'm gonna make this smaller for the 5 handles. Put that on top. That's that guy. It's already extended out. And I'm just gonna put that next to each other. Boom, right there. Beautiful. And this is the 5 handles right here. All right, cool. Now I need to scroll up. So 5 handle pays every time. This is why I say screenshot it when I do, training you to book profits when it's offered. Man, I'm just gonna grab that just cause. You know what I'm saying? Just because. Because he's right. Get your money. Get your money, right? We're here to make money, right? That's $250 every single time you get one. Copy that one. Just gonna drop it in the general vicinity right there. Make it nice and prominent up the top right there. Boom. Okay. The screenshot's gonna be hilarious. I love it. Okay, so then Let me make sure I'm putting this 5 handles. Let's see, 1002, fair value gap noted. 1006, one, this guy up here. Oh, maybe he was talking about 5 handles from here. Let me check. Let's clone that. But he mentioned the 1006, so that can't be right. Let's see. Yeah, could have had 5 handles over there easily enough. Okay, because I thought he was talking about this, but this is also 5 handles as well. Huh. Yeah. He was talking about this 5 handles. Let me move it over. He's probably talking about it from the fair value gap down. Order block, rejection, drop. Hmm. But yeah, so it definitely paid 5 handles. These paid that one paid more. And then he said it's like in a point where it's 50-50 right here. Yeah, because it could come back up to this guy up here, or it could drop down if they chose to drop. Hmm. I think he was talking about this before it showed this and then dropped. Let's see. 1002 fair value gap, 1 minute noted. All right, that's up here. It's getting crowded, so I'm not going to put that there. It would take a lot to reprice lower in here. 4014 gets the ball rolling again to sell side. 4014. I see. It would take a lot to reprice lower in here. All right. Under 830, fair value gap is beneficial to short. So this is the 830 fair value gap right here, and it's valuable to short, he said after that. So once it tapped into this, gave us a nice big fair value gap, we had another opportunity when they did a shift here, order block all the way down here. You could have taken, look at that to the tick right there. Actually, did we get to the base of that? The low of this candle is 4002.25, and the high of this candle is 4002. Didn't quite make the 0.25, just a little bit above it. Fair value gap here. I guess you could have taken the entry from this candle low. That one is 4002 to the tick. So I guess this whole set is the order block. So the very base of it would have been the order and drop. Beautiful. What would that run have looked like? So we're taking it from here, drop. Stop loss for me would have been just above the fair value gap right there, because I expect them to continue dropping. And if we drop a fib on it, let's do that because I love that. And I'm using these lows right here. And my target is here, so then I would have been aiming for this. So I would have gotten that right here. And that would have been a nice 89 tick run. All right, I dig it. But let's also clone our 5 handle thing over here. Come here. So if you're taking your thing and you're just going for 5, you'd have gotten it in T minus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes. 250 in your pocket. Done. Nice. Love that. Okay, good. I should also drop my fib from the high here and the low here as well for targeting. And let's see. This guy would have been an option, and this guy would have worked beautifully as well. I like the first one from this low to this high to target. That was better for me. This had more profit in it. Let's see. But whenever I have two of these options, I usually go for the closer one. And that would have netted us 105 ticks before they decided to turn around. Not bad. And then he was talking about 410 being in the crosshairs. That was done there. So, it's not bad. We're getting really full. I'm gonna continue screenshotting so I can take, oops, so I can take, make a vid of it. Not a vid, I'm making a vid now. So I can, post it because I want my homework. So I'm gonna put two together. Actually three, because I think they're all very relevant. Let's post those there. So the 410 was here. So let's drop it there. So 410 in the crosshairs. Watch the 830 fair value gap. Low as resistance all the way up here. They didn't bother to go back up there. On the 830, fair value gap is beneficial to short. Beautiful. So I'm just going to make that a little bigger, a little easier to see. That's the 410 from my reference right there. Beautiful. All right. What else did he sue? Label it partial here. Stop to B. 4 or 5 next downside. Okay, so let's label it. Partial here. Ah, I see. So if we're managing this trade going down, this is where we would have moved the stop. So if we'd entered up here, which is what I'm thinking, once it took this out and we'd taken partial off here and it continued going down, we could have moved the stop from up here to continue down to our actual target, which is all the way down at this sell stop down here. Love that. I am going to make that a little bit smaller. As you can see, I'm doing my homework. Let's drop the tweet on that. Because homeboy said it. Therefore, I'm learning from it. All right. So I'm going to add two together in this case because I like the symmetry between them. And let's copy that. Let's drop them right above here. Right there. Just plop it right next to it like that. I'm gonna have to zoom out. When people need to see this, they're gonna need to zoom in. Nice. Okay. So that makes sense from a trade management perspective. I dig it. Beautiful. Okay. And then, am I not walking this bitch minute by minute for the cheap seats in the ring? I'm sorry. I didn't realize what I was gonna what he'd said. I and I think that's pretty much a wrap. I'm going to do one more set of screenshots for this, and then I'll bring this one to, and we'll bring this one to a close, because he basically did what I wanted from, but with more precision and style as far as I'm concerned. And that. And 399. So I'm just gonna, where's 399? 386, 399, 999's right up here. Why did he think 3999? Let's look to the left. Let's see. Oh, I see. There's all these equal lows down here. Yep, that makes perfect sense. So I'm gonna put it right under there. 399 is a wrap. This might need to get, and then 399 is a wrap right around there. Yep, right there. Just put it there. Okay. This just got real busy. All right. So in order to screenshot the heck out of this, oh man, I'm gonna have to do two, I think. Escape that. So let's do that guy, and then ignoring that, let's focus entirely on this whole section here. Beautiful. Man, this tweet right here, refer to your new day opening gap. We're at a premium to yesterday's close. Seek sell side. I mean, that just made me so happy. I can't even begin to tell you. I cannot. I cannot. Wow, that made so much sense. All right, guys, I'm gonna bring this one to a close, but I didn't get a chance to really focus on yesterday's price action. But wow, and that was just in the morning. So I'm gonna be looking at the evening stuff later. All right. So drop a like, drop a comment, let me know what you think. But following the train of thought and seeing where I already had my thoughts in the right place helps me to feel like I'm getting where I need to go. Mm. Oh my God, new day opening gap. We are at a premium seek sell side. How cool. Sorry, that just motivated me like you wouldn't believe. Anyway, happy whoa, it's Friday. My brain was thinking it was still Thursday, no joke. Have a freaking great Friday, y'all. Drop a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you feel like it. Let me know how your journey is going. So, Shakira out.